Hello, hello to my future air traffic controllers. This is Athanasius, and I am with my friend and student Onur. And I don't know if I make one video or two. That's why I like make a greeting to you again.
Yes.
We are hello Onur first of all.
Hello, hello.
And today it's like the next day. Onur played after we finished our session, played also in the morning and make very good scores, like more than 70 on audio, like very good on conflicts, like 80%. Like it was like in Pokemon, how it we call it, like in evolution, something like that.
Yeah.
He has. So congratulations.
Thank you, bro.
So right now he has anxiety, but as always I tell him do not have anxiety. Even you have seen me from a lot of my videos. I make like silly mistakes, so don't worry. Enjoy that. Play the best you can. Okay.
Yes.
So you can go basically. No, we have 1 minute. We have 1 minute because like we have now we are like in 04. The what time is right now?
Okay, okay.
So 17. Yeah, and
We won 17, right?
yeah. And you had conflicts in 17, right?
Yes.
Conflict scenarios to solve. What I mean conflicts, I mean like conflict scenario to solve.
You mean the flight levels and stuff?
Yeah,
Those.
all this. You like to go diagonal and this.
Yes,
Yes, you
exactly.
have. Yesterday we are together. So we have like 10 seconds, a little more, and I will tell you like 5 seconds. And start. Good luck, Onur.
Thank you, bro. GMR 420, GMR 420, GMR 420, GMR 420, GMR 420, GMR 420, GMR 0, GMR
relax. Relax a little bit. Take your time a little.
Yeah, I think yeah, I can relax instead.
What?
I was like, I'm thinking about my previous one. Okay.
I will tell me and I will tell you. I will tell you and I I should show you a small trick that I didn't show and I think that it will be for all very useful because I thought that um, it is like if I remember in the instruction with like a very little words but it helps a lot in the instruction of the same game. But tell me first.
I think I could do better with conflicts.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I think that you can do better. so,
But
so are you ready or you want like too little to relax, like to tell you some things?
full ready.
Okay, okay. First of all, we go to my laptop. Um,
Yes.
and, if you want, you can log in.
Yeah. There we go. Boom. Let me find it. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay,
I come to yours.
okay, perfect. I want like a little to hard mode to run because I will. Okay, so I let it to run a little bit. Okay. Um, Basically, but wait, how to CB? Wait, CBFN. I will put that like how to tell it. I don't. I just do that like a robot on purpose because I want like to show you to all you guys some things. For example, so we will wait a little bit. Wait, relax. Take your time. Okay, I don't care. I do that all this on purpose. Okay. I want. Okay. A little more. I want a little more airplanes. Oh come on. You are a hard mode. Put us like 30 airplanes in a row.
Yes. Opposite conflicts and all
Right.
that.
Okay. We will wait a little bit. Um. Okay. We are good. I think. Okay. We are good. Perfect. I want like that to become blue, to show up and become blue. I will explain why.
Mhm. You mean the yellow and
And
gray
yeah,
ones to
and
be
I
blue?
will do something crazy like something like that. Basically, yeah. Okay, we are. Ah, he didn't turn. Wait, this is okay. I will put that to flight level 10 so it turned blue because it's scared about conflict. So wait to put my okay. Basically you will not hear me if I okay. You hear me more than the audio, right?
Yes, but
Okay.
I hear the old audio very little.
I like that you hear it very little. I like that. This is my purpose. Like
Perfect.
my purpose is like to hear it very little. Fuck, it is CBFN. Okay, it is a good example. So we are like in the middle of the game, and okay, I like that. I like that very well. I like that. So we focus like on A, B, F, N. Okay, we are in the middle of the game, and we are like, should be our first choice A, B, F, N or like A, D, F, S. Okay. I see right now, for example, I have another air. Wait, a lot of in the A. So okay, let's don't care about that. So I have this airplane, and I was like, what I should put it like ABFN or the second option, which is ADFS. And right now I will just click it like ABFN. I will not do the math trick to see what the time is, and the time is like 37. And now my strips are like fucked up. I did that on purpose because you do not see this detail, but and I don't see a lot, and for example I must scroll down to see what I have here. Like for example here I don't have anything that it is on 37, but this is also counts on score, what I tell you. If I put that on the correct order, the first should be the one that will finish sooner. Okay, so it is like 31, 33, 34, 35, 36. Oh, 34. So I will put that a little above. So now that I have them all in the correct, so every time in this 1 minute, okay, I will not check only this time and for example this time, and if I put something to go to FN this time, I also should check and these times to see do I have 37 in this also, and if all these are in order, for example here, yes, here for example we are in order, okay, 31, 34 and 39. This is counts on score a little bit, but this is count officially, okay. And now I have that on the correct order, and I will just very quickly see, no, I don't have this, so I leave that. Do you understand? Or for example, let's suppose this was like 37, fuck, okay, I checked in the first place something like that if we have the same time arrival time, but no, it is alone. I check like down, do I have something that is on a fan? For example, let's suppose that no, I don't have something for an fan. And sorry for, because I tell like, let's suppose we have like 37 here. So do I have something on FS here? For example, no. Okay, this is my first that I will see. The second I will see it is like, do I have something on FS here? No, I don't have. Basically I have, sorry, let's suppose that it is on FS like 37. I have, but it's on 38. It is not a problem. So right now what I will do, like let's suppose that this like that and this like that, I have make them all like to be in correct order, like 31, 34, 39, 40, 42. Okay, so I don't have anything like to be on FS on 37. Suppose that this is not an N, is an S, so it's okay like to have a DFS here. Okay, and just drag that like to the correct. If you have the corrects, like the correct order, it is a lot of easier. And how now for example I have incorrect, I do that on purpose and like that. So when you see about a conflict, you should not only see about what is happening here or what is happening here, you should also check and do this, like to see what is happening on the last. It is like four, it is like you check like the first option is always the, and sometimes you you didn't like, I don't know why, but you didn't like sometimes a lot of diagonals in the first, like like diagonals is your first option, okay? um, and and no, our first option is not the diagonal. Our first option is like ABFN or
Mm.
CDFS, like the most quickly. And for example, okay, I want like to go that on FN. What I should check in this first minute? Do I have something here or FN and it's the same time? No, perfect. The second thing that I check, do okay, or the second or the third, you just check. I don't know how you will do that. You will do like 1 2 3, or you will do that like 1 2 3. I don't know.
Mm.
Do I have something on FN here that is the same time? And what? I have paused the game. No, I don't have anything. Okay, yes, I cannot control it. Do I have a diagonal here? No, I don't have. Perfect. I just leave it ABFN. Um, the order, if you make the order correctly here, and also in FN, and also in FS, like, and also in CNA, like to be um, if you make the orders correctly, then
Mm.
the game you will be a lot of easier and it will count a little bit positive. Okay,
Mm.
it will be like a little hard to do that right now, but if you do that, you will not have conflicts at all. I think that it is like a little hard, like to think, okay, I should check like that and like that and like that and like that. But after I think 2 games, you will do that immediately, and you will be like perfect, and you will not have any conflict at all. This one that I wanted to tell you, uh, and also like our first solution is like ABFN and CDFS, not the diagonal. I want like to make a strategy. Okay, I want to be more strategic. I think that if you focus, like I don't, because okay, right now we are together and you have like a little anxiety and it is like little different. I understand that you are not your best self right now, Onur, but don't worry, okay, just relax. It is like one of your last times that you will play these games, okay? So like I don't know, like, and I know it is hard, but also enjoy that.
Yes.
Yeah. So the one was that like if you make them on like to be in the order and you check this and this,
Mm.
then you will not have any conflict at all. Okay. Um, the second thing, what I got from you is that um, you had like the same problem, but very little less than before. Very little less than before with the flight levels. Like um, I don't know if I, for example, I see like sometimes in the game like you put them the above 40, okay, and the down 30. This is not a problem, okay, I'm fine with that. But after I think that you put them like 30 and the down 40, it is like I don't know if I understand that well or not, but sometimes it was like you missed like to put them correctly, not correctly, like to make them 30 on 40, because if you leave them as it is, it might be not a problem at all, okay, but it might be, and that's why we change that like we might, if we if the game don't see anything like in conflict, it is like why you change the flight level, why is your purpose? I will like make a little less points because of that, because like you change that because of no reason. But
Mm.
if a conflict happens, what the game will be like, oh, you should like I will cut you a lot of points. So we are like invest a little down points, a little bit down points to not get the big down point, which is the conflict.
Mm.
It is like an investment. not investment. I will tell it how it will called. There are some jobs that, for example, in our cars, when we have a car, we buy a safety. Like if something a crash happened,
Mm.
the safety company will pay us the crash, but we pay a little money. But why we pay this little money? Because we are scared that if something very bad happened, that okay, I only lose this small amount of money. This is exactly the same with flight levels. Okay, you can, like, if you are a pro, then okay, leave them as they are, and when you see a conflict, you just press them correctly, and you will not get like any down point at all. um,
My problem was about that when I didn't put, as you saw at the last, this trip wasn't in order always. And it's also hard to find when you say local conflicts and it must be solved.
I,
It's hard to find. And also it costs time.
okay, local. Okay, so about this, okay, I have, for example, like, okay, how I will do that now? We are stopped. Pam pam pam. Wait a little bit. This is easy. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm here, for example. Okay, and for example, let's suppose that these aircrafts have an conflict. Okay,
Mm.
okay. And this is all fucked up because these two aircraft should be like on a fan, right?
Mm.
Uh, my eyes, I will tell you, my eyes what will do. My eyes very quickly will see um, the time, okay, and because it is like 40, basically. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. How I will tell that correctly? Okay. Um, Wait. How you can see the fast? I usually, what I do, if I have them all in order, it is pretty easily. Even if I had moved the strips, because I just see the time, it is like 40. I understand very quickly that this should be on B. I check
Mm.
them on B, and I just scroll down and I just find the airplanes. For example, if it's like this airplane is on B, then it should be like on FN on 42. So I check, like, okay, you don't have the brain capacity to see that this will go on 42, okay, because we have a lot of things in our mind. But what I do, I suppose very quickly that my straps are in there, and because I have them in correct order, I suppose that they will reach at 10 fan on after 40. So what I do, my eyes, like, okay, wait, uh, my eyes first see this thing, and after that see this thing, okay, in order. But unfortunately, no, we didn't have anything. So what I will do, I will check on B. This, like, this is the first thing that I do. Like, I see that it is
Mm.
after B, so it will go like to FN or FS. With a, with our strategy, it is only like on FN. Okay, that's why I don't see FS at all.
Mm.
FS will be like my fourth option if I don't find that. Okay,
Mm.
my eyes immediately go there, and I don't see, unfortunately, any strip at all. So it is on B. So I think that I don't have moved the strip. So I will go, and I see the time, and what I will see some aircrafts that finished after um, 40. Okay, and I
Mm.
just go scroll down, and I will find them, both of them. But let's suppose that no, it wasn't even there. Okay, my eyes. This is like the second. My eyes. The third thing that they will check is like, hey, let's suppose it's not even there. My eyes will check after this. Like I have a strategy. Like the most common route is that. So what I will check? I will check Fn, B, A. If it's not, then what is the second route?
Then
The
it
second,
must be diagonal.
yeah, my diagonal. So the fourth thing that I will check is that. And if it's happen, yes, then it will be like FS. I did something very wrong.
Mm.
This like with repetition, you will have it, but right now you don't have the time, and also it don't worth the time. It don't worth the time to like focus on on that
Mm.
because why I tell that for a lot of reasons, but the reason that we can say right now is that first of all, if you do that and like that, then you don't have any conflicts at all. And also, if you do like 30 and 30, okay, and 40 and 40, all or the opposite. But I want you like to be strategic, like to to do that. Or what do you like? Do you want like 40 and 30? Okay, do that, but like be focused on that, okay? Be focused
Mm.
to be strategic. If you do that, you will not have any conflict at all, okay? If you also move the if unfortunately you have conflict, but if you move the strips like that, okay, which is in order, then you will find that pretty quickly,
Mm.
pretty quickly. So what I want you to tell you is like, also it was like very less, very less, even less than the flight level changes. It was like I don't remember, but it was like 5 times, something like that. You unfortunately, it was like ABFS, for example. You like um, do that incorrectly, but it
Mm.
was like 5 times. It was okay.
Ah.
It was okay.
Mm.
So let's see what are. Okay, so it is like we have 1 hour and 15 minutes. So look, look. Um, I think it's better to play radar right now together, and after that, when you are alone, I want you, if you want, write them these things. Some things you have write them, but I this is my first solution and this is my second solution. Okay, always.
Mm.
When I put one of the two solutions, what I check? I check that or that. Okay, if I haven't moved my strips, I suppose that I have moved my strips. Okay, all of them.
Mm.
I check that first. After I check that, after I check um, that, okay, like I check three things. I don't check that because if I have something on D, I suppose that it goes on FS, so I don't check that at all. I check like three boxes every time. Okay,
Mm.
and I see, do I have something or no? No, I don't have. This for this, like you have 1 minute, and unfortunately, because of SkyTest, like I don't know what is happening. Like this goes like blue in the middle of the game,
Yes.
and unfortunately, just yes, and there is why the math trick helps. But don't worry. Let's suppose that these are on blue from the like we are kings. I can change that from the first second. Okay, we are kings. SkyTest won't don't want us to be kings, but we consider that we kings and we can do whatever we want. Okay.
Mm.
so So I know that sometimes you have like half a second and it is more hard, but the harder it is, the better for us, for our preparation. So your eyes like should go like that, and click, 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 and like that pretty quickly. And you see if you just left it as it is, like ABFN, or you just change that. If you do that correctly in correct order, then this like 1, 2, 3 will be very fast, very fast. And be strategic, 30, 30, 40, 40, and you will be a king. Okay, you will be a king. You will be like, you will pass it 100% for sure.
So you mean A to B 30 and A to D diagonal 30 and below 40 and C to B 40?
I mean the flight levels. About what?
But if two planes are close to each other, in between.
Yes. What I also check, and why I also check in you. Sorry about that, and you tell me after because I will forget it. Even if yeah, I have write it down, but I don't. Okay, I have write it. Okay, so um, okay, I have the Z airplane, which is like on A on 40. Okay, and I have another airplane, for example. Let's suppose that this will be on A on 41, and I see you just like to put that diagonal. No, if you see 1 minute difference, for example, I have an airplane that is on A on 40, and I have an airplane that is on A on 41. This is like a gift from the god. It is like pretty easy.
No problem.
No problem at all. Don't worry. Don't, it is the conflicts happen if the strips has less than 1 minute different. And what before, we told before that like the game should be designed like the wait should be, but unfortunately it isn't like designed. The B, for example, is here in this, and this like go like that up, like okay, like that. So it will be like two aircrafts when we say that have less than 1 minute difference. It means that they are like that. Okay, we consider that for our perfect preparation. This is like less than 1 minute. This is 1 minute. We are okay. And fuck SkyTest. This cannot happen. Okay, this cannot happen. Okay, this cannot happen. It is like this and this. This no does not exist. Okay, like if I have these two or these two. So if you see like two airplanes that have 1 minute difference, then perfect. I put them both like on ABFN, but always what I do, I check like what we said. 1, 1, 2, 3, and yes, someone will ask me pretty quickly like if I want that like to be ABFN, why I should check that? Why I should check that? Okay, don't check that. You are correct. You cannot if you want don't check that because like no, basically sorry bullshit. I tell bullshit. Check that because it might be diagonal and have the same time, and the diagonal is there. Sorry guys. So check that. Yes, 1, 2, 3. We check that. We say that we are okay, or we are not okay. And we put diagonal. This is like that. Okay. Um, I believe it is best for our preparation to play now radar. Okay, and you have write them down. If you, I really believe that, Onur, I really believe that if you are focused and strategic, like for example, before a fight, for example, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or wrestling, we have some of our favorite tricks, moves. I don't know. In wrestling we call them move. Like I make a move. For example, a move is like to grab your legs from the sides and like take you down. Okay, this is one move. Okay, and we have like our best moves, and before a fight I usually like think about my best moves and how can I prepare them. So I think that if you are focused, okay, and remember I have like three things to remember. Okay, I what is my move? ABFN, and I must check the my move, and I change my flight level, and like you will make that on your notepad. Okay, it is like five things or less. It is easy, I think, and you will be focused, and after you will play. First you will be focused, and after you will play. And if you are strategic, I'm completely sure that you can pass 100%, because I see you from your playing that okay you have get used to like to press on strips, to move strips, to have a good audio, to think. So I think that you are a good machine. Okay, I think that like your hardware in your laptop is good. Now it's only about like to update the software a little bit. Okay, and
You
the
think this was good played today?
I uh, I cannot tell like 100% sure or no if you passed or not. Like you make some mistakes, but like it was minority. It wasn't like that much. It was like, but I think that you can better. I think that you can better, and you are right now in this game. You are a good machine. It is only about like to update like your drivers, okay, and be focused before you play. Like I have this six thing, this six different tasks to care about and do, and you can do that. You have the hardware. Yesterday you might not have that, but today you have this hardware. I see that you have this. Okay, I have like more, a lot of more confidence about that, and now I have anxiety like in radar game more,
Yeah, me too,
because
because
I know that if you if you focus like yesterday in the night as you did, for example, and we will finish like in 9, not in 11, so it will be like sooner for you to practice in multi, and you do what you did like as you said when we are talking like before the recording, like I thought what I have to do. I thought that a lot, and after that when I play I have a strategy and I did that, and my score like changed like 10% or more. And it is not like 10% in 100%, because our perfect score it is like 64. It is like 10% of the 60, so it is like 20. Okay, not 20, little less, but if you do the math you will see that your percent changed like in one game when you played after in yourself, like 15% or more, like because you just were more focused and you were even more tired. And you, so if you like are not tired and you are strategic, then it will go like above 50% up, and it will be a surpass 100%.
Mm. Uh, I will need to write them down.
Yeah, if you want, you can do that right now, or I can tell you like to write, or we can play radar, and if you remember them.
After that, we can write it.
Uh, what did you tell me? Sorry, I didn't hear.
No problem. We can do that after radar.
So I will sign in to your any desk, and you will play radar.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, this was this. Custom.
You put like you try it on 7.
Right?
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet, bro. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I did only multi today.
Bro, what happened with you? Like, okay, I know that multi is the honey and multi it is like the ticket, but okay, radar it is like half of the score. Okay, in the end of the day is half of the score also. So play that also,
Yeah, I
bro.
know. I will play both a lot
Okay.
after 9.
Okay, okay.
Is it okay for you if I just take 5 minutes break before?
Okay, yeah. Yes, take that. I will stop recording. Yeah, and tell me, like, so you can start.
Okay. The settings are good, right? 30 minutes, 7
Yeah,
plays.
let's go, bro. We don't have time, just go.
Okay, okay.
I hope that I can somehow. Can I listen to audio?
Mm.
Okay, okay. So relax a little bit. I have to tell you some things. Uh, how you are feeling?
I think this will be much better when I learn the audio rules. When to press relevant, when to press irrelevant. Then
Um,
audio will be better.
uh,
I think, yeah, this can be
yeah.
improved. This is easier game.
Okay. Don't worry about navigation. In navigation, you are like good. I think that you are good, okay, in that game. Yes, you if you want like to be 100% sure, you can
Mm,
like play one two more times, and I think that you will be okay. Like to if you play two times, as we will say,
mm.
but it's good. It's okay. Now
Thank you,
about the
bro.
audio, the problem with the audio is that I don't listen. Um, my and I don't ah wait mystery pause. You understand when you make a mistake why you make the mistake?
For example, they say she can say, yeah, something at alpha, but it's
It's
about weather. Yeah, it's rainy in alpha, but then I click relevant because I have A on my map, but
yes.
it says wrong response not required.
This is yes. This is because if you okay. This is not a problem at all. Okay. Uh, how it's the game is designed. Okay. For example, I have an audio that is like for the voice, it's like for 4 seconds, okay?
Mm.
And the games wants like this voice to finish, like give another millisecond, or I don't know how much, and after it is like he wants you to answer. For example, yes, we know that even if in some sentences just listen the half of the sentence, we know that it is relevant, for example, okay, or
Mm.
irrelevant, because for example it tells me about a point that I don't even care why I just wait and just not press irrelevant. The game is designed, unfortunately, like wants you to listen all the voice and after answer.
Mm.
But this is not your problem. If you are like quicker, this is not your. This is like SkyTest problem. Okay,
Mm.
don't worry, you will understand. Don't worry. If you are more quick, it is the problem with SkyTest. Do you have any other? I just because I can't listen, and the only solution that I found, but I don't think it will help in the game so much. It is like if you click it like to have them in sentences that you can read and not the audio, and I talk this sentence, but I think that I will be very slow to talking,
Mhm.
and it will be not much help. But for
No.
someone who has like 60 in audio, I'm completely sure that he understands what's going on. Okay, I'm completely sure, because if you didn't understand what is going on, then you will have like I don't know, like 30 or less. So
So I should wait for the whole sentence before I click.
yes.
Okay.
And if I understand well, if you did that a lot of times, and
Mm.
this was like 10% correct of that, then it will be like 70, which is we, we which is okay. We play with 70. I, I want more, but it's okay. It's good.
Mm.
It's good. So yes, and your response time is very quickly. Don't worry, like to be very quickly. You can take more time. If you correct, i- if with more time you have more corrects, then don't care about the time. If it is like the same, then yes, care about the time.
Mm. Mm.
Like let's suppose like you have like 9 seconds, for example. Okay,
Mm.
which is a lot. So let's go. First of all, I liked. So wait. First, about the numbers. Sixth in your PC is a little. Okay. Basically, let's go to my PC.
Okay.
And yeah. And wait a little. Okay. So six aircrafts in your PC is a little, but seven aircrafts is like a little much more. It is like seven. It is like sometimes difficult because you have
Mm.
in the first like minute you had like four conflicts to solve and you
Mm.
solved them correctly and I was like happy. Yes, I saw that before you see that, a lot of before, but it
Mm.
is okay. You had like this time limit. You are on time. And I
Mm.
was like pretty happy in the first minute. After when I see you play, I will tell you some things that I have noticed. But it is like seven is a good number for you. It is like more than needed. Play on seven, okay? Don't go
Okay.
like on eight or something like that. Play on seven. Um, so wait, and also congratulations about the orange aircraft that you move them and go them back the correct way. Okay,
Mm.
this is also very important. So wait a little bit to pum, pum. Wait. So now, so I have two things to say. One is the conflict that I must draw a lot, and and it will take little time,
No
maybe some
problem.
time. Yeah, I know. But one first, if you want like to write it. So, for example,
Okay.
basically
This is for
radar,
multi-controller radar.
radar. We talk about radar right now. Okay. So here is our map, and wait, I will do that again. So okay, I have for example an aircraft. Like wait to make even more simple. I like so you I will tell that if you have stayed that long, guys. I will tell that for you, not for Onur. Onur is pretty good actually. This is like a mini trap because, for example, you have an aircraft that goes there or the opposite. For example, I must be pretty quickly changing the flight level, do like the turn, press confirm pretty fast. But Onur has not problems in this. He's fast in that, so it's okay. Now let's. Oh, come on. Wait a little bit. Java. What is that now? I don't know. So,
Heading conflicts.
so I have an aircraft here, for example, and I want like to go to A with flight level 300, and somehow. So look, for example, I have all this distance. Okay, if I make that aircraft to go parallel and be on 300 and have not any conflict with aircraft here, Okay, then I forget about that airplane. It is like I don't have it in my mind. So the sooner, for example, if you have not conflict, like you think before you change the flight level and you put that parallel, then you are a king. You forget about that aircraft. Yes, you will ask me, might another airplane at 300 comes? In SkyTest it might, but consider that we are okay about that. So we forget an aircraft uh, if like we are on our exit point and we put that parallel and on the correct flight level. So why I tell you that? Because I saw you in some cases you change the flight level like um, a little before the ending and you have like a lot of time, and if you like do that before and after that you are okay, I'm relaxed, I forgot about this aircraft, then you will have more brain capacity, but your brain capacity in this game is good. It's pretty good actually. So this is like a small advice if you want. And also, what I want to tell you, not to you, like to everyone. Wait a little bit. So also about that. For example, I have an aircraft here and an aircraft here, and both like wants to finish on A. Okay, this is more about in the real geometric because SkyTest is little more hard here, but okay, it's like the same. And I had make that, and it is parallel, for example, and it is here. Okay, but for example, this is not parallel at all, and I want that to make parallel. A good way, if you don't want to like to use your finger trick and something like that, a good way is like I will click that aircraft, I will see that, and I will put, for example, my finger like that immediately, how it is, and after that I will click my aircraft and I will move that where it was exactly, something like that. This is a trick that it 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 might help you in the future. Okay, have have that behind of your mind. Right now you don't need that for your preparation, but have that behind of your mind. It might be useful. Okay, but not for tonight, not for tonight. So um so this is like one thing that I wanted like to say you about changing flight level a little before the exit point, and like forget about the aircraft, and if it is another aircraft then you can copy that like to be faster. And the second, which is the most important, it is the most important because all this it's okay. It is like to get some extra points, but you are okay with that. Let's go now to the important things, and the important things is about conflicts. And wait a little bit to see what I am writing. So we had an example, a very good example here. Here you had like in the not the last minutes, but it was like after the half. You have you had one air, you had like two both aircrafts that want like to go to, let's suppose, D. Okay, and one aircraft was like in was and also should go at 400, and the other was and should go at 300. Okay, to D. You had an aircraft that wants, like for example, to go to H at
Mm.
and it was at 400. I don't know where it should be, but it was at 400. Okay,
Mm.
and another aircraft that was at 200. This example was exactly the same. Exactly the same. This example is from the game itself, and it is like so good example. It is a hard, yes, and complicated scenario, but with this you will understand a lot of things. So unfortunately, we saw that you saw that like in the last second, and this is but in the game, if you read the instruction, it tells you like you should solve the conflict before 2 nautical miles, which is like this distance.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
this distance is actually pretty small. Let's consider that you should have solved them at least in that distance,
Way before. Way before.
and even more. Okay, the sooner the better. Actually, like from for the
Mm.
first minute. Λοιπόν, so look what you should do right here. If you put this airplane to 300, then you will have a problem. If you put that to 200, then you will have also a problem. So what you should do first, you make that to 100,
Mm.
and after you make that to 200. And it is like your first conflict scenario. In your first conflict scenario, which was also difficult, you make like these four aircrafts like 400, 300, 200, and 100, and I was like pretty happy. I was like, damn, he's good. So yeah, and here is the same. Okay, like yeah, I know it is a very complicated scenario, but if you master something like that, then you understand all the conflicts. Like okay, I have problem with that and with that, and what happened here, so I must move one aircraft and after the other, and something like that. So one was that. um, Wait a little bit to see something. um, right now I have seen a lot of things. Like I always say that flight levels, the aircrafts do not like teleport or move quickly, and someone should not change them like a robot. And I see a lot of like mistakes, but I don't consider to tell you them because they are all complicated or are more because of SkyTest. Like an
Mm.
aircraft came and has like the same flight level, and I don't care about this. So I will generally, I should tell you two things. Okay.
Mm.
One is okay. So wait a little bit. I have an aircraft, for example, at 200 and goes like that. Okay, and I have an aircraft and wants like to go to L. Okay, and I have an aircraft that wait, like let's suppose it's here. It is
Mm.
a more distance, and it is like at 400, but it wants to go at 100. Basically, let's do that here. Let's for example, that wants to go here at 100. Okay, so here you will wait until like these aircrafts go, I don't somewhere here, for example,
Mm.
and
Then I change the level when they pass
this
each other.
aircraft goes like here, and after you change before, because if you change that quickly, it will go
Mm.
like 400, 390, 380 and so on, and
Mm.
you will have a conflict because, for example, I have an aircraft that goes to 200 and I have yes, I the colors are opposite, and I have an aircraft that go like that. Even if it goes to 100, there will be like a scenario conflict. So this is what I want you to remember. Like, okay, it is good like to change flight level immediately to go where we want to go. It's okay, but be a little bit careful if an aircraft came and it is like a little above, it is like in the middle that what of you want to go. You understand what I tell?
Yeah, yeah. There is a risk if I lift it, then there will be coming another plane. I should see that. I should look into the future too.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. And the last thing that I want to tell you, unfortunately, okay, we have a conflict. Okay, we have a conflict scenario. Okay. And for example, this is on purpose. I do that on 300, and this is like, yeah, on three, also in 300,
Mm.
or or not 300, 200 and 200, but these two numbers, 200 or 300 both, I can make to like half the time of the conflict. This also goes to multi, but this is more happen to radar, okay, but this is also for multi, but this it is more suitable for radar. I put that to 400 and I put that to 200, and
Mm.
I like half the time of the conflict because they will go slowly, not like a teleport. So if I only move one aircraft, I will have like the double amount of time of a conflict. Do you understand that this is also important? If you write, um, if you write down what I have told you, like if you want, I can repeat them, like
Yes, please, because the only thing I wrote down is solve the conflicts the sooner the better, as fast as possible, and I wrote them for both multi and radar.
okay,
And also about they don't teleport.
okay, okay. Now you will write examples, okay, or basically you will screenshot them.
Mm.
Wait, okay, I have like this. With this example you will understand. Wait, 30, and should go like here, and I have um, 400 and should go like here, and I have 200
Mm.
and should go like here. Take your first screenshot because after
Uh,
the next screenshot will be like the solution.
okay, this is the conflict scenario or problem scenario.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will I will repeat all that I said to you, but yes, the first it was like good that you hear them. Now you will like screenshot them and you will have them in back of your mind.
Mm.
Basically, I will tell you all, and after that I will leave. So if you are ready, if you are ready, I draw.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. First, uh, move 100. I don't know if you understand right now, what, but you will remember. because you will see that I like after, so it will be like okay. Second, uh, move 200. Come on, 200. I think that you will remember them.
Mm.
Take a screenshot here.
Yes, done.
Okay. Um, and wait. Okay, I have this to 200 and should go like to 200, and I have that is 400 and should go like to 100. Take the screenshot. When you are ready, you tell me.
Ready.
Okay. Change. Come on. FL here and take a screenshot. This is like the second, like the solution.
Okay, ready.
And wait a little bit to think. Yes, and okay, I have the next is like 300 and 300. Take a screenshot.
Okay.
Okay, and like 200. 400 to like reduce the time by half. Okay. When you ready, I will draw other things like what I told before.
Ready, bro. But are you sure you don't want to go sleep?
No, I'm okay. I have a little more time. I think that I will make that. It's not about sleep. I have like a job to do, but it's okay. And okay, and the last one. For example, I have like that, and it was like to go like that, and I have like that. For example, okay, screenshot.
Okay, done.
Okay. I click and this is for this is not for tonight, but have have it back in your time, back in your mind. I click and oh come on, and I copy. It, I don't like that. Wait. And I copy. Okay.
Yes.
That's why I put that. I think that you will remember if you see that.
Mm.
I'm not the best drawer, but I think that you it
No, no,
is
it's
like
fine.
okay.
It's fine. It's all good.
So, my friend Onur, for tonight. Um, I think that if you like see that screenshot and think a little bit and play like that, you will be like a pro in the radar. Okay, and
Mm.
also I think the same for multi. I think that you are a good machine. I really believe that. I think that like you are good and you need some little more focus and like don't do some things like a robot, like to think a little more, to give a little more time, or like to
Mm.
focus more about the conflicts, because if you are good on conflicts then you are good in all of them.
Mm.
And I think that you should be fine, bro. I believe that you will pass. Just do a good training. Play like now it is 9 o'clock. Play like one time more both of games if you can, and if it's not, make bad in your sleep. Okay, because it is better like might to play one time and after that relax because tomorrow is your day. And this is
Should I
be
study tomorrow? My
no
test is one
no no
o'clock.
no no tomorrow don't study. what you
Okay.
will what you will do, you will do that today. Tomorrow if you want, the only thing that you can do, but it is like if you want, and if you think that this will help you, okay, it is not to play SkyTest, it is like to concentrate and I think my advice is don't even watch video. Don't even watch a video of me. Okay, like
Mm.
it is more about like to a concentration, like to have a strategy, to remember the key points and like that. If you want them, I think that this will help you. But
Mm.
you might be like something. Sometimes when I give exams, I like I I don't know. I sometimes to don't think nothing and just think a little, like a little minutes before I go to the exams, like when I sit in my seat, like to think, because you we have plenty of time, like we have like 15 minutes or more, like we sit down and we just see each other and we don't do anything at all.
Mm.
um, Sometimes I do that there, and all the day I don't do anything. It is like depend on the person. But tomorrow I advise you. I don't know what person you are, but I advise you, don't watch any video of me. Don't play SkyTest. Like is your day. Like go for a walk like you told me, and things like that.
Mm.
Eat good, like do whatever you like, and okay, think a little. You can think like when you sit in the exam, or like before in the morning when you wake up. I don't know. It is like some what you will do today about SkyTest is all today.
Mm.
I'm sure that you can play one time, both of game. I'm sure that you can play that.
Mm.
Now, if you are something like I'm tired, I want like to sleep, I don't know what it will happen if I will play one more time, if I cannot sleep after that or something like that, don't play the second time. I but if you can play also a second time. Okay.
Mm.
So bro, I hope you the best. I really believe that if you focused and have strategy, you will pass because you have your hardware right now is good. You don't need any more hardware, like any more muscles. You have the muscles that you need.
Mm.
Right now it's only about focus. Okay,
Okay, bro.
it is like that.
Happy to hear that. Thank you so much for guiding me, helping me.
Yeah, thank you too. We helping a lot of people. So I must go. I wish you the
Okay.
best. We have contact after. Okay, we know. So
100%. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So bye, bye, bro.
Bye,
Bye,
bro.
bye, bye.
Bye. See you.
Yeah.